Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you're interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find information to my website. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And hit the comment bar. Let me know how these readings are working out for you in the day. So today we start off with the reading with Loyal Heart, okay? And so the number 35 could be relevant in your own personal life. Today we are talking about loyalty, okay? And I do want to say, who have you been loyal to? What have you been loyal to? Have you been loyal to your work? Have you been loyal to, in your relationships? Who's been loyal to you? I think that today we're going to see an emphasis on the people who have been loyal to us, okay? And the reason why I say that is because the overall energy is the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles is all about a collaboration with others, typically in the original Rider-Waite Tarot. But in this one, it looks like he is working on his own, but he has been loyal to a fault to what it is that he has been working on. So I do want to say whatever it is that he's been working on, he has been trying to keep a higher ground in all of this. I feel as though this person has been very protective over his work, over his relationships, over whatever, okay? I do want to say here, I do have 2 threes here, okay? And then I also have the Devil underneath. So I do want to say if there has been a third-party relationship here, I feel like, your loyalty is going to be questioned today. Okay. And I say that because you have the Devil here, and I need to ask, and only you know the answer to this. Who's been loyal to you, and have you been loyal back? Okay. So I think that when it comes right down to it, I think you need to decide where your loyalties lie and who's really loyal to you. Okay. So with that said, I do believe, in the morning, I feel like there's going to be some form of like defensive energy, but I do want to say take the higher ground, okay? Because if you look, these wands are coming at him, but he's standing over the top of them, okay? So he's protecting all that growth, all the things that he's worked really, really hard on, okay? So even though his fears have tried to keep him from what it is that he's doing, I think that he has persevered through, and he is protecting. I do feel in the afternoon there could be a coming together between some friends, maybe going out for coffee or meeting up at some point. And I feel like, whoever this is, I feel like it's going to be some loving energy. And I think that, for some of you, it is very well needed. By the end of the day, though, the World card showed up, but it came out in reverse. So I feel like there is a cycle that is trying to end, and maybe this is with a third party. I feel like, I definitely feel like you're holding on to something that is dead and gone. And I think that in some instances, for some of you guys, you need to end this third party situation, okay? So, and if this is a love relationship, I feel like somebody has been loyal to you and has protected this relationship to a fault, and they're not wanting it to end. So you need to decide on whether or not you want to be in this anymore, okay? So I am seeing that as well. So Spirit, please show me May 5th, 2020, May 5th, 2020. What messages, what guidance do you have for May 5th, 2020? May 5th. Spirit, please show me. Okay. So yeah, we need to surrender to the divine, okay? Need to surrender all these worries, this fighting. I feel like you need to just surrender, okay? At the bottom of the deck, it is saying a new start is coming, but it's not here yet. And the reason why I say that is because the World card is showing up in reverse. So I do feel that cycles need to end so new things can come in. But unfortunately for some people, they're not willing to end this third party relationship, whether this is a romantic relationship or this is a job, or, you know, if it's two people trying to come together, maybe, you know, maybe, you know, your kids are standing in the way, or your family is standing in the way, or, you know, and somebody here is trying to defend the relationship, but it's not really getting off to a start. Like it can't get any momentum and get going because there's something standing in the way of it. Maybe it is another woman. Okay. So you need to surrender to the divine. You need to let it go. Okay. I am seeing that here. So I do feel like, with all of this, I feel like you're really working diligently on something, and I think that it's something that you've been working on getting off the ground. I just feel like you've had some tests, some trials, some tribulations, it's been little things that are just getting in the way. I do want to say that. I want to check that what that World card is. I kind of want to see what that is. But yeah, I just feel like, you know, be loyal to those who are loyal to you, because loyalty is so important. You know, it really rides up there with, you know, loyalty and integrity. It's like, for me, I've always said, you know, people always play this bullshit of blood is thicker than water. I don't believe in that. I wasn't born with that same set of rules. I myself was adopted, and so blood meant nothing to me. It's loyalty, integrity, honesty, and unconditional love. And for me, I am a loyal person to those I care for and those I consider family. So I expect that same thing in return. And, you know, there's times where you fear that not everybody has your best interest at heart and they're not as loyal as you are. So you need to be mindful about these third-party relationships and stuff, because, you know, a lot of the time, if somebody can seek outside their relationship, you know, if they end up leaving their relationship, which I don't see here happening, what are the chances that they're going to do that with you as well? Okay, so you really got to think long term. All right. So, and again, surrender to the divine. Some things, you know, are worth fighting for, and some things are not. So only you know how much you can handle in that. So there is a new start coming. You know, I think that once you can decide on where your loyalties lie. All right, so you got the Falcon. Use your keen perception and skill in making decisions. Do not delay, okay? But this is a delay. When you have the World in reverse, that's a delay. That's not ending old cycles, okay? So it's saying use your perception and skill in making decisions. I feel like right here, what he's doing is he's trying to master his skill so that he can maneuver past all these obstacles that are getting in the way, and these third parties that are getting in the way, in order for him to end a cycle. But it's, you know, it's gonna take time. I can see that. So at the bottom of the deck, you have the parrot. Let go of others' thoughts and opinions. It's time to embrace who you really are. So I do feel like, you know, if you've been trying to protect yourself and battle against other people and, you know, battle of the wills, I do feel like you need to just stop listening to what other people have to say, because I think that you know, is a huge emphasis on what it is that you're doing. And I feel like you just need to do what you need to do for you. Where do your loyalties lie? And if you're loyal to whatever it is that you're doing, then continue down the road. It's none of anybody else's business what you're doing, okay? It is your business. So I do want to say, you know, I do want to say though, be mindful of these third-party relationships. That's it. May 5th, Spirit, please show me their love life for May 5th. Okay. So, yeah. I do feel like there is a past life relationship. You have known each other before. So I do feel like that's why there's this sense of loyalty towards individuals. I feel like if you meet someone today, and my nose is starting to itch again, if you meet someone today and you're married, you need to realize, where are you loyal? I feel like with the Venus retrograde, you're going to have a lot of temptation out there to seek outside of your partnership if you are in a relationship. And I think that you have done this in past lives, and you in this life your loyalties are going to be tested, okay? Because the devil is also about sex. It's all about lust, intimacy, okay, and things like that. So you want to be mindful, because even in this card there's 3 people here, okay? And so you want to be really mindful, because I will tell you, it will end up ending your relationship. I do see that here. For those of you who end up meeting someone today, I do feel like this is a past life relationship. I think that you need to find out whether or not this person is already in a relationship, because the possibility with looking at these cards, I don't feel like they have ended their past relationship. Yeah, I do feel like this person very well could be married. When clarifying the World card, I feel like it can end. Also, I do feel like contracts are working on ending themselves out, especially when I'm looking at the Hierophant. I think that, you're going to have to defend your honor in all of this and be loyal to your belief system. So I do feel like you hold the key to your success. Also, I feel like for some of you, if this could be a home situation or a new office or something, I think this is about something about the keys has some kind of relevance or importance today. So be mindful of that. And yeah, I think you're going to have to just use your intuition. Now, for those of you who are waiting on, who have been loyal to someone that you really care for, I do think that you guys have been through this circumstance before in past lives. And I think you're going to actually have to wait a little while longer, okay? So I do see that here. At the bottom of the deck, yeah, again, we have the same card. You deserve love. You are lovable. So I do believe, if you guys are trying to meet the mark today, I don't see that happening. I do see you guys working really hard on something. I just want to say, be mindful of third parties. Try and enjoy today, okay? I do feel like this afternoon, there's a coming together between some friends. It could be 3 girlfriends or just 3 friends in general. Sex doesn't matter. Masculine, feminine, doesn't mean anything to me. So yeah, surrender to the divine. A new start is coming. And I think that you guys just need to overcome your fears. And any of you who are in third party situations, and like I said, this is not just romantic. This can be, an outsider putting their nose in where it doesn't belong. And I think that you just need to keep your nose to the grindstone and be mindful of gossip, this afternoon as well. I do feel like, gossip is really big here. And I think that you don't need to be standing around the water cooler having that kind of conversation with other people. So you guys, I think that it's actually going to be a really beautiful day. Just be mindful, stay loyal, and stay loyal to what is right and to what your belief system and what you know to be true, okay? Other than that, I just want to say I hope you guys have a beautiful day, and I want to thank you guys all again for all your likes, your comments, your shares, everybody who has subscribed to my channel. It really does mean the world to me. I really do appreciate it. And if you guys are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. My website is thefootstepstopeace.com, and I look forward to talking to you again tomorrow. Take care.